I think we're back. I'm just gonna grab a quick snack to eat, so I'm gonna blow up Wifey's camera for you guys. Oh. So I'm gonna blow up Wifey's camera for you guys, so I can get some food really quick. Wife doing some swell job on those knits, right? I'm just gonna grab a quick snack to eat, and then I'll flip it over to my camera. I just want to eat a little bit. Try a different brush too. Yeah, let's try some brush today. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Let's see here. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Okay, I'm gonna grab a quick snack while Wifey paints, and then I'll be right back. I was just making sure everything was good to go. Let me know if the music is too loud, and I appreciate you guys. I'll be right back. Everyone's all watching you. Where's Newbie? Like sheep move feet, heard it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my. Okay, welcome back, cutie patooties. Like I said, next 5 minutes, watch Wifey, and then I'm gonna grab a snack, and I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, Smeagol? How you doing, cutie? Let's see here, or buddy, I should say. Yeah, be right back. Gonna eat, watch Wifey do her tyrannids, and I will be back.
Yeah, I'm doing mainly like the base coat stuff, and then I'll go in with detail after.
I don't know what to eat, but I am slightly hungry.
I'm not judging.
I restarted the washing, but for some reason the washing machine, there was still soap all over the clothes.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast.
I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm
I'm gonna close the door because that's
sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. move, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Okay, chat. Hey, what's up, prisoner? How you doing? Ooh, back to painting. Yup. We are back to painting. Well, I actually think I wanted to ask you guys. So one of the kids is like asking for food and stuff like that, and the other one is asleep, but like in and out of sleep. And wifey's been kind of needing a break from the kiddos. Would you guys mind if she just took over the stream for like an hour tonight or two, and you guys just talk to her and hang out with her, so she can get a break from the kiddos? Are you guys okay with that? What I can do is just have her come over here in this setup and sit over here while I go take care of the other kid. Okay. Baby, if you want to set up your stuff over here, I'll just paint tomorrow.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, because, babe, Newbie has been in and out of sleep and your daughter's whining. So I will move my stuff out of the way here. Like, I feel bad about it, you know, because it is my channel. But at the same time, I don't think anyone cares. Like, they just want to hang out. And I'll still be in chat messaging you guys. But yeah. And how's it going, guys? Dustin, Webb, everyone you can watch. Hey, family is family. Yup. So you guys will be watching Wifey, and then she can talk to chat here and everything. You'll just have to speak up more. So if you come over here, love, then you'll be, get rid of this. Do what you need to do. Yeah, I want to give her a break from the kiddos. So if you bring your stuff over here, babe,
Yeah.
then you'll have a nice little spot here. The water's all set up here unless you want to use yours or whatever.
Don't matter.
But, and then I'll be back once I get the one to sleep. Do the same, heresy, yes. Do the same for my wife all the time. Yeah, she needs a break from the kids, so I want to make sure I give it to her. I'll just move my stuff out of the way. You can move your paints down here. Yep. So, I'll turn the music back on and I'll give you the headset and stuff so you can hear like when people raid and stuff and whatnot. Cause I want to go get like our daughter food because she is whining. Yes, back to painting. And then what I'll probably do is then on Wednesday or Thursday, what I'll do is I'll do some painting as well then. For you guys. Just figured out Cold War mod for... Oh, nice. I've never actually played that game. Yeah, Wifey needs a break, so... And that means you'll have this to look into, too. Oh, okay. Cat hair on it. So you just have to make sure to keep it, like... So, like, a little bit below. So then you can just put your paint over here. What'd you say? I can bring over. I mean, you can probably just bring over a few of it. But here's the headphones. I don't want to give you a break. You can just talk and hang out with people. Now, you guys better be nice to my wifey. You guys better be nice to wifey. Actually, I didn't realize that I had this camera phone. You guys better be nice to wifey, though. You better be nice. Better be nice to wifey. This one? Oh, why is this one? There we go. Yeah. You guys better be nice to her. Yeah, she'll be painting today. Let's see. So if you want to talk to chat, you can like move over here. We have this here. Yeah. And that way you can also show it off like under the magnifier and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna go take care of the one kiddo, and then hopefully the other one doesn't wake up. I don't want you to deal with it, because you don't usually deal with it.
What? I deal with our children?
Yep. So make sure, like, as you're painting and stuff, talk to chat. You know how to stream.
I do?
What? You do?
I don't know about that. That's questionable.
But excited to see those knits, right? Here, you can put them underneath this, and they can see them better. Look, in the stream, if you. Oh, you gotta hold them back a little bit, though. You gotta, like, so the way that the magnifier works, if you're holding them in the center, it's gonna be showing up, like, up here, so you gotta hold it, like, more in the front. So you can't actually, when you're streaming and stuff, you can't actually look through that unless you tilt this a little bit to look through it. But then, like, so then, like, so it's
I'll
weird.
figure it out.
Yeah. I'm digging that blue, right, Dustin? She's doing awesome. I'm doing purple. She's doing blue. I'm liking it, too. Did you show the highlighted one? Oh, yeah, look at the highlights on this one. Zoom in more. Like, bring it up closer to the... Like, look at the highlights on that. Actually, you'll have to... So, if you want to show fine detail, like, that's not here to show people. You have to, like, go up here so they can see it. Otherwise, sometimes it might not pop through. Yeah, she has, like, some fine detail on the joint parts, which is really cool. I don't know if you guys can see it.
It's hard to tell, especially because of the minor, the blue differences. I was just playing around with the colors yesterday.
I like it. It's pretty cool. Nice knits. Wow. Everyone's saying wow, babe.
And
then, for you, Boyd, since you're... I don't know if you've seen my minis, but I'm working on the Tau here.
Well, you're talking. How am I supposed to talk?
And then I'm working on Tau. I'm almost done with my drones, and then we're gonna start on the devilfish. So these ones are done, which I think they look pretty decent. I like the fine joints, right? No, I'm very new to it all. Yeah, I'm very new to the minis and stuff too. But yeah, those are mine. Yeah, wifey's taking over. I'm gonna go deal with the kiddos. I started playing this week. That's fair. I'll move this over here. Talk in the camera, or talk and see if...
Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, everybody. I know I'm not as loud as Prophet. And I will probably...
Hopefully this gives you a few hour break.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I think you need it.
I have no idea why you would think that.
Kind of got something threw a bunch of food on the floor instead of our daughter, and you started crying. Just don't forget to check YouTube as well. Switch. Everyone's
I
saying
will
fight,
do my
fight,
best.
fight.
I'm sorry if I missed chat because I'm not the best with all that stuff.
As long as you have a good time, love, and talk to everybody and have fun. That's what matters the most. I'm gonna turn these lights off.
Okay.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted.
Profit of Nervo back. I mean, if you want Profit Oreo back, all you gotta do is say so. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. My wife went out this weekend with her mom for a break. That's understandable. And having a break really is nice for us wifeys. We really appreciate it. I think we need to express wifey to the turtle noise. Oh, please no. I have my fair share of hearing the turtle noise. I don't need more of that. I'm gonna say no comment to our child. No, not the turtles. No dirty turtles. I don't know how I feel about sneaking under the scope, but we'll see. Right now, I'm just kind of putting on like a base coat. I actually have two different blues that I'm using currently, and I know that they're very subtle. They're so close that they're practically the same color. But this one's slightly darker to the lighter blue, and I'm doing different sections of it, and those are kind of being the base color, and then I'm gonna go in with my darker blues and go in and
Turtle, 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 turtle.
Why Profit? Why? That's what they want you. In a weird spot, I know. This is a weird one for me. I'm not used to painting with a magnifying glass.
Too far north. There you go. Now you're in a good spot.
Okay. I'm not used to the microscope. I'm sorry, everyone. And I am not trying to go for like anything perfectly clean or anything, because if you've ever seen a apple with crystal, what a mix of sounds going in my ears right now. Whatever the song is, like the wiener song, is not a good song.
Wiener party song. Wieners, not soft, not erect. Wieners, fluffing wieners, fluffing wieners, dangle wieners.
It's okay, Roundy. If you like to know, I currently have almost 300k points that I can very easily get him back. He seems to forget that his wifey hasn't been redeeming stuff in a while. But I can very much get him back. And this is Yeah, my kids turned my living room into a blanket fort today, so okay. That's always fun. Doing the blanket forts are fun, but right now my kids don't have a concept of cleaning up, and so it's been a pain. Dropped a picture of my Necrons in the miniature Discord. Oh, that's awesome. We'll definitely have to check them out. I do like to go after, like, when I'm all done at the end of the day, I'll go through, like, Discord and kind of look over some of them. I'm not too big myself going into them while I'm painting myself, only because I want to try to get as much done as I can, because I usually have limited time. But yeah, I will definitely look at them. I love looking at different people's paintings and stuff, because it kind of gives me ideas and stuff of what I might like to do with mine. Because Necrons are actually ones that, so far, I really like their, the little bit that I know of, I really like their lore, but I don't know a whole lot about them. Those are your first minis as well. That's a good question. I wonder, are those your first minis that you posted in Discord? Yeah, kids, cleaning is been fun, especially for the 4-year-old who is finally at an age where they can do it, but they struggle with it. I can say yes or no to strongholds, yet because I have a lot of games I have to do. Are you saying that you gotta do a lot of other games first? Yeah. Get your other games out of the way before you pick up too many more new ones. It's usually a good idea. Because if you don't, then you might never finish the old ones, and you might miss out on a really good game. Oh, she did a dragon before. No, I mean your wifey. Yes, so these are probably my, yes, they're kind of my first minis, but they're not. I did the dragon, and then I do have a, like, 5 dwarfs that I've done. So they're not technically my very first ones, but they are, the first group that I'm kind of working on of the Tyranids that I'm hopefully gonna get them done completely. And I have a full idea for them. Like, I actually have a theme and idea that I have brewing for them.
And they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life?
I gotta build the rest. That's always a good plan. Get a bunch of them built up, so then you can just kind of have fun and just paint. And then, do you guys think the music is too loud? It sounds good on my side. Okay. A little but everything is still audible. Okay. So not bad, just maybe a little loud. It's probably because I'm not really the loudest, so I'm kind of quiet. Sorry about that.
This life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go
I got
through.
most of the black itself covered, other than the gun and the flaws, but that's fine. I kind of want them to be
changes for the ages. 10-year plans are contagious.
our daughter.
Yeah, you should be really lucky I took them.
And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it.
I don't know how you do it.
I get it. All
Um,
lessons and said, damn, I have no questions. I had fun.
I just do
That
it.
should be better. I turned it down by like 4 decibels, so hopefully that's as quiet as I can make it.
It's all good. Thank you. Alright, I think we got all the... Oh no, I missed part of his inner forearm. It's hard to get some of the smaller spaces of these guys. Her mic is fine. And Prophet Oil, leave it alone. Yeah, it's all good. No worries. I appreciate him helping. Trying to make sure you guys can hear me. I'm gonna clean off my brush a little bit. I feel like the heat is intake.
Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody.
Alright. Yeah, I really like the blue, and I think you kind of noticed I have some, I kind of decided to go for kind of like a little bit of both, of like the black and white, because, this is the Wraith Bone spray, and then this is, the Chaos Black. I did, those both as bases because I thought it would be fun to kind of have a mix of them, because if you've ever seen petite crystals, there's some that are darker and some that are lighter, so I'm kind of going for a mix of different blues, but they're mostly primarily light blue, and so that's why I'm kind of going with that. And then I even have a couple minis that are actually like half and half. They're half black, half white, just for the fun of it, because I thought it would be kind of neat to do that. I'll actually grab one of them, because the only one that I have over here is already painted. And even that I have like an odd number of, I decided to do, like, I sprayed them half and half. So like this guy, he's black, and there's a hint of gray, of course, because of the mix of black and white. And I plan on going over top of that with the blue, and it'll add some different dimension and vibes to it, because it'll make them look unique. And here's the other one that I did the same thing with. Like, I made them have both black and white, and so they kind of get a little bit muddied and brown, but that blue going over top of them will make them look unique. That's the vibe that at least I'm going for. I'll see if I can turn it down once I do. Okay. That guy is cool looking. Thank you. Yeah, I'm having fun doing it. Like, this guy's probably the most furthest along, if you actually kind of compare it. So this is just base color here. This guy, I'll actually show him up close on the other camera too. I don't know if you guys can really see him too well, but so he's pretty just a basic color. all just one of the blues. It's the Behera blue. I don't know. This blue here. Is the color that I was using. I'm also using the Temple Guard blue. But so this one, it has no extra detail, and then this one I have a darker blue on my other desk, and you can actually start seeing that there's a little more detail within the cracks and crevices. Yesterday I was kind of just playing around and trying to see how I liked doing this and getting it to kind of get that way. So now that I understand how I want to go about doing that, I am going through and just doing the base colors. And kind of messing around with that. And then I'll go back with the darker blues to fill in the crevices of the tiers. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, and hopefully you guys can see it okay. It's not the clearest from what I'm looking at. If I can get to clear up a little bit. Try to hold it steady, but it's hard to get it to be real noticeable. I'm sorry. Maybe if I move further away. I feel like it's not the best view. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to try to paint and try to get the guys to look. Put your hand behind the mini so that the camera focuses in. Okay, let's see if that helps. Is that helping? Hopefully that helped. Yeah, it looks like that helped a lot. So you can kind of see the detail more in this guy. Compared to this guy, where you can't really see his detail as much. I'll actually put them both on my hand so you can maybe hopefully see them both side by side. They both have the same base blue, but this one here has more detail in between. That's where they are. I feel like the camera's unfocused again. But yeah, so we're just kind of going for those vibes, and hopefully you guys can kind of get the general idea of what I'm going for. And if you guys have ever heard of, it's called an apatite crystal. I might be mispronouncing it. At least that's the way it kind of spelled, like appetite. And so it's a real pretty, mostly light blue, but it has hints of dark blues and golds and silvers in it, and some of them are really dark, and some of them are light, and some are almost crystally, and some are rough and smooth, and like any other stone and crystal. And so I'm kind of trying to take that vibe into my tier knits. And so right now I'm just going through and painting my guys to get their base colors on, and then I'm going to go through and add detail. So this is one of the guys that was also half and half. That was half black, half gray. It's kind of hard to really tell, but he's just, it adds just a little bit of different shading, just a tiny bit of different coloring. Of course, also I'm leaving the gun, and I'm trying not to really color the claws and tongue as much, because I am hoping to make those more of, like, it's like a real faint green with accents of waystone green. You did a zenith highlight on that one? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of different types of highlights, and I have right now I'm doing the base color of, it's an air, so it's a thinner coat, air temple guard, so I don't need to thin it as much. And then I have this blue. They are very, very close in coloring, but this one's actually slightly lighter. And I'm using those as a base coat. I'm doing kind of like tops and bottoms of each of the different minis of the 2 different colors. And then I'm going to go through with a slightly darker blue. I'll actually grab my other colors fast before I continue. So my darker colored blues, I'm gonna go through with the different minis are gonna be this Thunder Suns blue, and or I'm gonna go in with this colder sky blue. So I'm going with these 2 different darker blues, and I'm gonna just try to go into the cracks of it to kind of give that vibe like this one, where it has the inside like cracks and crevices a little darker. And then I plan on going through a mix of the different minis and adding little accents of gold or silver. I haven't decided 100% on that one. And then their guns, as well as maybe their claws and tongues, I haven't fully decided, are gonna be in this real faint bluish green to kind of add a little pop of different shade of color to add a different vibe. And then to add just a little extra glow to it, I plan on doing I believe it's this one. Yeah, this one, the Waystone Green. It's as a technical, I'm gonna put in there and just give a little added detail for it. At least that's the plan. Things may change as we go, but that's what we're going for. Yeah, they're such really neat colors, and I've been having a lot of fun just kind of playing around with them and trying to get a vibe that I really am excited about. And so the first day of painting, that's kind of what I was doing, is playing around with the coloring and how I wanted to go about trying to fill in the cracks. And I've discovered that I like doing this, where I fill in all the base color, and then I will actually go in with a little bit more watery down of the dark version, and then I'll go through with a paper towel and clean off majority of the excess on the top so that it doesn't take away too much from that top layer of coloring. Those are gonna look good. Thank you. I really hope that they turn out. I have a vision for them. I just gotta get it to turn out. That's the goal. That is the goal, is to get them to turn out and look the way I am hoping them to. And I'm okay with them not being 100% perfect, because like I said, if you think about like stones and crystals and stuff, no 2 are the same and none are usually perfect and stuff, and so that'll add to it to be allows for room for me to have errors, especially with it being my first paint. Where, like, I love how profits are, but it does give the vibe where you want them to be very unified, and that can make it a little more challenging to get them all to look the same. Which, of course, my guys are still going to all look similar. They're just not going to look 100% the same. My own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything. So I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life. Hope to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an X-ray. Yeah, that one is good color. Yeah, I'm excited to use those colors. Blink talking me? What? He's trash talking? No, I'm not trash talking you. That was not trash talking you. I literally just said that yours are just it's having them be that real clean shape and style and more mechanical vibe. It is actually harder, and you're doing awesome with that, which is it's amazing that you're doing that, because it can be very hard to make everything look the same, especially when you're painting. Yeah, definitely check out Prophet's art too, because he is a great artist. And I am not shit-talking him at all. I'm saying he's doing an awesome job, especially with his minis being the first ones. And he doesn't have really any experience with painting. In my defense, I at least have some experience with painting in general. Like, I don't have a lot of sculpture or mini painting experience, but I've painted canvases and things like that, so I at least have an idea of how it feels to hold a brush, at least. And I know how some techniques when it comes to painting. By the way, that does not mean that I'm anywhere close to being expert, because I am not. Not in the slightest. I still don't know what some of the names are referring to when it comes to hate.
Wiener, 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 wiener.
Prophet Jesus really like
wiener next to another wiener. Wiener, wiener, two wieners alongside yet another wiener. Wiener party, wiener party, party.
Don't forget love.
Wieners nice and soft.
I definitely have a lot of
Flopping wieners, flopping wieners, dangle wieners, dangle dangle wieners.
It's fine, love. I will make sure that there are plenty of wieners for your ears. My minis does not mean, just because I have a little bit more experience in painting, it also does not mean that mine are going to turn out better than yours, love. Your guys actually look really awesome. Like, you've taken a lot of time and effort to make them look so good, and you can tell. Turtles? Nah, we don't need no more turtles. You guys can save those for when Prophet comes back and you can have its ears full of turtles. He can have turtles and wieners together. Secretly 3 turtles in.
What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative.
Alright.
Lost in the sedative. Gotta show 'em what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let 'em win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase a bag. I wanna way, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste it.
We're getting there. And I still have this, I got a pile of just the small guys over here to get the base coats on. Don't forget YouTube. Yeah, I've been checking a little bit. I see that you messaged that I know she's better than me, haha, which I'm ignoring your comments, you know. Stuff like that, because you're being mean to yourself and I don't like it. Gotta deal with 2 crying kids. Why are they suddenly just crying? Like, what? The one should be in bed, whether it's crying or not, and the other should be... Usually he's falling asleep. Then again, the little one is teething, so he might be, having a tooth issue. He's just fishing for sympathy. He just wants to be known that he's doing a good job. Let him suffer. No, I know he's got it. And I do appreciate him taking him, because I've been going crazy with them kids. I don't know what it is about kids sometimes. Like, my husband will literally be right there. They could easily ask him a question at any time. Like, literally, he's right there. And they will literally walk past him to go ask me a question. And I'm like, why? And he says the same thing. Like, why didn't you just ask me? Like, my hands will be full of something. And it's obvious that I cannot, well, apparently not obvious enough to them. But it's obvious that I cannot help with whatever problem they have, and they automatically go, Mama, I need your help, even though Dada is sitting right there and can very easily help me. Not Prophet's fault, it's just the kids just, for whatever reason, automatically go to Mama. It's like a default setting on them or something that I kind of wish could be reset. Yeah, like, it's not that my husband isn't there to try to help. It's that the kids literally just walked past him and asked me. Like I said, like a default setting of, let me go ask Mama before Dad. Like, it don't make no sense. Not at all. No, I don't call him Prophet outside of stream, really. Well, unless, like, we're, like, playing games together. I don't really call him by his streamer tag. Or gamer tag. Partly also, we have a cat that's also named Prophet Oreo. So, but I don't even use, honestly, it'd be weird if I even called my husband by his actual name. I literally call him babe the majority of the time. I just go, babe. Like, that. He looks at me like I'm crazy if I say his actual name half the time. I only call you Daddy when you give me a reason to, like calling me brother. Prophet. That would be awkward at family functions. Well, yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not call him Daddy unless he does the whole, like, calling me brother for, Space Marines. He has done that a couple times, like brother cigarette head or brother wifey, and I'm like, no. I told him if he called me that, I was gonna call him Daddy because I know it bothers him. And it's because it bothers me. I don't want to be called brother by my husband. Like we got most of the white covered. Other than apparently I can't seem to not miss the inner arm. Because inside the arm is just a really complicated spot to get.
You want some?
Sure. I just don't really have anything to put it in right now. Or on. Why don't you want some?
Babe, I didn't realize how much popcorn pieces that your daughter put in the thing. This thing was up to you.
Oh, so you have another bowl or something?
No.
Or
We
you
have all
ate that
of
much? Jesus.
Me and
Okay.
Gabe were messing. I figured they'd stop frying with their mouths are full.
And how did that work? At least temporarily?
Yep.
Makes sense. You can't paint with your rings on? Why is that? I mean, I don't like doing dishes with my rings on, but I can paint with them. Don't bother me in that one.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can
Alright, so we got the base colors. I don't want to mess with that one particular guy too much. I got guys over here that need to be... These guys all have base color. I want to try to... I'm just gonna... Get some more paint.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Feels weird. I have to take off my watch too. Nothing on my hands or arms. I used to be a chef a few years ago, and I would always take off everything when I was... Did I? Yeah, maybe. I mean, that would make sense. If I feel like my hands are potentially going to get gross, then I'm more likely to take my rings off. Because, like, I don't want my rings to get nasty. Like, I can't understand. Like, I would see people would grab, like, raw meat with their rings still on their fingers and then go do that. And I'm like, what are you doing? How do you get that out of your ring? I get that you can wash your hands and wash your ring, but, like, ugh. If it doesn't get out all the way, it grosses me out. Yeah, silicone's nice. I like my rings. God. That is loud. Now I'm gonna have that song in my head. Cheesy flirt with a wink. You're sexy, I love you. I don't really know what other cheesy flirt you want. I don't know if you saw my poke my head over. Turn that one way down. Yeah, that one kind of surprised me a bit. But that's okay. At least we know. Alright, we're gonna just start getting our base coats. We're gonna make this guy have the darker blue on the top, and we'll make the other guy with the dark, and we'll make one of the others with darker blue on the bottom. We're just gonna alternate between them and have fun with it. All right. I won't sleep much tonight. Wifey is on the graveyard and won't be off till 6 a.m. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of shifts like that. Especially if the shifts change. Like, I don't mind necessarily people working night shift. I think it is very unhealthy to have your shift change. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope she gets plenty of rest and you get plenty of rest as well. Because I know that stuff can be tough. Okay. I assume she probably gets paid good at least for that. Favorite faction. Me right now, that's hard to say 100% of what my favorite faction is, but I would say right now I'm between Tyranids and Necrons. Tyranids are based off of what they look like. So far, for the little bit of story background that I do know, I don't know a lot of the lore, but the little bit that I do know, I have been leaning towards Necrons. What about you? What is your favorite? It's Ocean. What's your favorite faction? Though, if you're going based off of fantasy, though, I'm a huge dwarf fan. I'm a big dwarf person. Almost $40 an hour. That's pretty good. $4 an hour is pretty good for that. I used to do 4 AM shifts. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing night shifts. Absolutely nothing. My only thing is if it ends up changing all the time. Because that's so hard on you. Like, I remember when Prophet used to do what they called like a waterfall style. So like, or I don't know if he's actually a waterfall himself, but I know the mines where I grew up all did have a waterfall style. But you do like every 4 weeks it would change. And that's awesome. Like, it can be neat and stuff, but that can be rough on people. So yeah, I hope you guys are getting plenty of needed rest throughout that. Okay, that's good. Low cost living is a nice benefit. Makes it worth more worth it as well. And my favorite looking faction is the Storm Chase. Okay, elements. That's awesome. Yeah, they seem like they kind of are pretty neat looking. I don't really know much of anything when it comes to lore itself, so yeah. It looks like my phone is probably about to die, so I'll have to start looking at Twitch through chat through Prophet's thing, because my phone is not gonna live very long. So I'm just gonna set it off to the side here. No point in having it out if it's just gonna die on me. Let's see. 40 hours a week, even in New York City, that would be adequate. Yeah, that's definitely a pretty good amount. But I'm not quite surprised when you're saying that they work at a prison. Prison usually do get paid pretty good, because it's unfortunately a high-risk job as well. And can be stressful. Alright. I think this guy is about to where I want him with this shade of blue. And then we will transition and we'll move him and then we'll do the other guys. And then we'll do the other shade of blue on the bottom. I don't know if we'll get to the second shade tonight. We'll get, you know, I'm actually gonna do it. But why not? Purposely making some of them a little bit different than others. Will be more as she finishes her RN in a year. Right now, she makes that as a. That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good money, honey. So like, I get it. That's pretty decent, and or you can put some of that money aside and save up for whatever you guys plan for the future. Got a fun little vibe to him. This guy. Yes, I am still gonna plan on doing that other blue, which will be very similar, but just a little bit different that hopefully you'll be able to tell. I'll get back to chat in just a second. Let's just get in this little section of the painting. Alright. I'm happy with that one. Since we're gonna move those guys off to the side because they all got their base on for the most part. Almost 400 points of Necrons. Awesome. That's 4,000 points of Necrons. That's pretty cool. The Storm Chasers are like the magic version of Space Marines. Okay. That sounds fun. That's enough to support a household of a single income. Good money. You should be proud. Yeah, that's fantastic. And I'm glad for you guys. Like, that's... Not everybody can get into positions like that, and that can be very beneficial, so... And as long as you guys are happy and that your relationship's good, then now that's all that matters. Alright, we're getting there. I like how Prophet was worried about taking so much time on his guys, but I guarantee I'm gonna be taking just as much time, if not more, on getting my guys to where I want them to be. Just to get the base coats on, I am only got a few of them done. I told her when she got this job that I expect a lot of minis for birthday and Christmas. Hey, that's one way to go about it. What were my first Warhammer minis ever? Those would be my 5 little dwarves. I have 5 little dwarves from Age of Sigmar that I have done. I can actually go grab them if you guys if you're curious of what they look like. I have 5 little dwarves that I painted for the very first time. I will grab them in just a minute.
I see her rolling up over black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that? I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist.
So my dwarfs, note that they were not primed properly beforehand, so they could probably be better. But this is just having fun with them. So I would say, I believe this guy and this guy were my very first ones. So we have this guy. He's, I believe, he's either the first or second one of my guys. And then this guy was the first or second of my guys. I don't remember exactly which one was which. And then these are the other guys that I did along with them. This guy. This guy. And lastly, this guy, this one is missing his comb. Part of his hat, because I believe when my kids broke it off and I have yet to find it, so I can't glue it back on right now. But, so yeah, these are my first minis that I have ever painted. And then I also have a D&D dragon that I've also painted. Oh, and I just realized that this guy's axe is a little bit broken too, so he's funky. I'll have to try to fix that later. But yeah, I did have a lot of fun doing them, even though I didn't realize that I should probably have done like primed them first. But I am positive that I did use a base coat of paint over the majority of them, so I don't think they're going to be too far off. They just might not look as nice. For you, keep that lady happy because she is putting in the work and deserve it. Yeah. Maybe speaks of priming. I am not liking the way that cans leave a bit of texture. I mean, that's true. I should do. That could be interesting doing that. Oh yeah, yep. My tag is sugar red. Let's see. Nice dwarves, thank you. I appreciate it. The paint will start to flake off the models with no primer. That makes sense. So yeah, they will probably do that, as you're saying, is flake off after a little bit. They just got that. I didn't know to do that, and for now, they were my test subjects, and it was fun to do either way. But that does make sense to do priming before. Like now that I'm thinking about it, like afterwards. Oh, this brush of mine is falling apart. That's okay. I'm using a crappier brush right now for the base stuff, and then I'll use a nice brush for doing like the more fine detailed stuff. Alright. Let's get to some more painting. In the work too. I work full time, have 8 years in school, and that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I call her doing, Tim.
Watching TV. Again?
Yep.
Oh my god. Is she in her bed now?
Oh, dang, look at you, babe. You got a bunch of viewers on YouTube. Hell yeah.
In the beginning too. Yeah, it's definitely a learning process, that's for sure.
That one has primer on it, doesn't it?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about my dwarfs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, chat. Tonight I'm taking care of the kiddos, so wifey's streaming. Usually it's me, but you guys like her better anyway, so. Yeah, sells TCG Arena, Ocean Wilkes. Definitely post your minis in the Discord. I would love to see them. I heard you showing off my minis too.
Yeah, we're talking about them. I could actually show them off.
Yeah, if you want to show them, go for it. I'm gonna go deal with your daughter.
Let me.
I'm giving wifey a break from the kids tonight.
Yeah, kids are being extra. He's less extra, but he's still extra.
Oh.
At least for me.
Daughter asked for water, and then your son started crying. You say, "No, me, not sissy."
What happened to the water that was in her room? Because I gave her water before I came in here.
The Stormcats are like the match version Space Marines. What were your first one of these figures you ever paid too much?
I'll show you guys Prophet's Oreo's minis here in just a minute.
Yeah, my first ever mini. She'll show you guys if you want to see them. I haven't wiped out by the Dark Elves. Oh no. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome to the community. I hope you enjoy it here. Definitely join in the Discord.
Alright, I think that guy is pretty good.
You can shop. I'm gonna go do it.
Love you, thank you. Alright, so Prophet Oreo, he is doing Tau. I'll just grab a couple of them. So we have this guy. Right now he's just been working on his drones, primarily as practice and kind of getting an idea, but he's got like this purple and white and metally coppery kind of vibe going on. I think it's supposed to be like the lead belt ultra. So there's that one. He's got a handful of different ones like this. And then this one's his bigger guy. For his drones. You can even kind of see a little bit of the accents of purple and gold and like the white throughout. I think they look really nice and very clean, which is really hard to do in some things like this. Yeah, so he's got a handful of those, and I think he's planning on going off to doing some of the bigger guys here soon. Some of his bigger drones. Or, not drones, his bigger Tyranids. Sorry, not Tyranids, Tau. His bigger Tau. Do you like better, Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Well, if I have to choose between the two, I guess Coca-Cola, but I'm not really a big soda drinker. I prefer water. I'm more of a water person. Too much sugar really makes my joints hurt. I unfortunately have early stages of arthritis and some carpal tunnel, and the sugar just it kills me. And I will wake up the next day with headaches and back pain and hand pain, and I'll be 30 next year, and I deal with so many aches and pains that I try to avoid sugar as much as possible. Which sucks though sometimes because I have a sweet tooth. But yeah, I avoid it. I try to go based off of the FDA or the American Heart Association's recommendation. I try to do no more than 25 grams of sugar for women and no more than 30 grams of sugar for men. That's what I try to do. Granted, that doesn't always happen because, like I said, I do have a sweet tooth, so I do like to have chocolate and stuff, but I tend to avoid having it in my house, and I avoid drinking it and stuff, so then I can avoid that for myself. There's so much detail. Yeah. I am low dead with halfway and after that. Yeah. Yeah, you're I get that. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with Dark Elves and stuff, but I think it seemed challenging. Yes, I did.
They say they're horrible.
They haven't really said anything yet about them. I didn't show them every single one of your guys. I showed off
Nah, that's shit.
2 of your littler guys, and I picked and your bigger one.
Big one.
Absolutely, babe. If you want more, take some.
Nope. By the way, Wednesday's freaking out that you don't eat one. She wants to come over and defend you more.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm sorry if I don't answer chat right away all the time, because I do really want to, like, have progress done on these minis. So I'm, like, back and forth. I will chat. I just also want to get these guys rolling. One day we have to find someone or some things for you to help explain the things you go. Yeah, I do know that in Prophet Oreo in the House of Cold Scale Discord, there is a Warhammer section, and if you have any questions, there are a lot of people that are really popular with that game, including Prophet Ori, that it would be very much willing to help answer any questions, and some of them may even be willing to play with you to try to help you understand whatever faction group you're looking for and trying to play. Because Prophet likes to play those things, and yeah, yeah, you could definitely check out the Discord and join and try to find somebody. Prophet might be able to help you connect with somebody to help as well. Like I said, Discord is a great place to connect and see if anybody's willing to help out. Yeah, I have to move back and forth sometimes, but I kind of move it towards me sometimes because it's easier to see. To get Warhammer 3, Warhammer 2 right now. Nothing wrong with that. Having only the number 2 over 3, there's nothing wrong with that at the time being, especially if you're learning and trying to figure out what you like. And I mean, the only real reason I have any Warhammer, I think, is because of Prophet at this point. But I do enjoy it. It's fun. But he's the reason I've gotten into it. Hands down, Prophet Oreo is the reason I got into Warhammer at all. hard to get in the small crevices. Alright, well, looks like we're getting there.
I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow.
Alright, my guys do not have half the detail as Profiteor is right now. Right now I'm doing just like the main base stuff. Getting the main base color on, and then we're colors on, and then we'll start adding detail. We're getting there. Just gotta make sure I remember to get in the forearms and armpits and all those inside areas. Alright, looks like we are good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see. Hey, you're good. Things happen. I'm not gonna judge that because I know that I have issues with, so that's oddly sending things, or I'll send it and then it doesn't show up, and so I'll retype it and resend it, and then all of a sudden it's there twice because of that. I'm not joking. Not at all. Let's see. How do I want to beat this guy? I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as we get that base color. Hello there, how's it going? Welcome to chat. I am not the Profiteor, as you guys can hear. I am the Missus of the Profiteor. I go by Sugarette Ed. That's my gamer tag and streamer tag. I haven't streamed in probably over a year, so don't worry about that. For fun. Also, might be able to find people that are just playing to still the rules. True. That is, I'm pretty sure you are Profiteor. It's just cold outside and shit. Wow, I mean, that's pretty interesting because I feel like that also means that I got shorter and my hair grew very long overnight, and I lost my super happy, bubbly personality because I'm Prophet Oreo's a very bubbly, happy person where I'm kind of more calm in nature. It's interesting that you say that I am Prophet Oreo because I feel like we're near opposites at times. Yes, we have our similarities, like we like both like art and stuff, but Prophet Oreo and I have a lot of differences, that's for sure. Beyond our gender aspects of things. He's the loud, fun personality where I'm more calm and relaxed and bizarre. He's easy to scare, me not as much. I'm playing too. This I would help, but I don't have the hard drive space to have 2 and 3 at the same time. Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting into Discord. That's your best area to find out if there's anybody even like. You can also probably ask around more in the rest of the Warhammer community because I do know that there are other Warhammer streamers and communities as well. But Prophet Oreo's one is a good area because I do know that he's got a fairly good sized range of friends that play the game. Like, I even play it, but I wouldn't be of any real help to you. Because I haven't even finished one full campaign, so. And I'm more dwarfs and ogres when it comes to the fantasy side of things. Alright, that guy's looking pretty good. Let's go make this guy a little bit different. Why don't we start and just paint the full back in this blue, and then we'll do the front in the other. So fun.
On when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise if you hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
how is everybody tonight? Anything fun and exciting going on? This is... Greenskins and rats are the two I've been going at. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I do have some fun with Skaven a little bit. Greenskins I haven't really played much of. Like I said, I haven't done enough to really do like a full campaign or anything. I am always for whatever reason drawn to the weird or creepy or odd factions. Like I am a big fan of like I think Nurgle's a very fascinating one. Like I think he's fascinating and I think it's interesting to see like his style and stuff. Doesn't mean that I would play that he's my play style or anything, but I think he's very fascinating and interesting, and I think my kids are Nurgle worshippers. But yeah, you know. They look cool. I want to try them when I get 3. Yeah, they're cool. Is it my top factions I would say are dwarves and then ogres. And then I wanted to try Nurgle. I haven't really tried him much because especially when he first came out, he was considered very, very difficult to play. Especially for a beginner player. I think he's gotten improved in where he's not supposed to be as bad, but I don't know for a fact on that. Don't quote me on it, because, like I said, I'm not anywhere close to being expert on that kind of stuff. But I do find it very fascinating and fun. Alright, we got this guy pretty much half painted. I know it's weird that I did his back half and not his front half, but it's just for the fun of it. How I'm doing this guy the opposite. I have not tried green skins yet, but I love ring, so it will be for the vibe. I get that. I do. And you'll try them out and play different ones, and you'll decide whether you enjoy them or not, and you can always move on if you don't. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. At least that's how I feel about it. See. All right, we're getting our Tyrannid slowly but surely painted. Their base coat. Alright. We're...
When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am, but right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy.
Everything going good?
Good. Just chilling. Everybody's kind of a little quiet at the moment. Nothing wrong with that.
Heck yeah. On the for the vibe. Interesting. Just wanted to check in. Esther finally fell asleep. It just took 10 years. 2 days.
Not stress.
It's actually the great.
Well, obviously, I haven't been paying for 10 years and 2 days, but yeah. One gremlin down. One more to go. For the Prophet Oreo.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. 'Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all.
Alright. We are... One more down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of the little guys. There's a lot of these little guys.
All the searching, pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning.
I might make this guy spotted. So fun of it.
I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please. You're all too loud, you don't speak quietly. Opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. Now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. 'Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass half rich. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous. Scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I
It's cigarette. Yes, it's cigarette at the moment. Hello, hello, smart one. How's it going? Now I'm doing a little bit of Tyranid painting here. Have a trying to make it not look too shabby, but of course I'm just starting, so there's a lot still to do and accomplish with these guys. I'll be moving on to the other paint that's gonna go with these that I'm currently doing soon. Which, like I said, the other blue is pretty close to the same color. It's just gonna be slightly lighter, so it won't be super noticeable right away. Yes, we are just having fun with some paints. Nothing too overly crazy at the moment. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? How's your night or day going for all of you in chat? I don't want to do too much to this guy. It was a Monday. Hopefully everyone else had a chill day though. Yeah, I understand the whole having a Monday. My day's been okay. Just mainly been dealing with kids. Being kids. And wanted to do things that didn't involve kids. Alright. I think that should be about enough for the last three little guys. And then we'll move on to the slightly lighter shade of blue and finish them off with their main coats. Because I don't plan on covering them completely with this color. We're gonna just keep with that half and half vibe, spotted vibe. And then we'll go in with that other blue to make things interesting. Thank you.
Self-care is the best care.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the
Ooh, smart one's a cutie patootie. You can bend over as a gussy any day.
pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test.
I get that. Kids are great. It's a day. Mondays can be a day. That's
Honestly, Mondays seem like the best night for me to take the kids for shit. It seems like they're the most overwhelmed. I got one asleep and one's half asleep.
half asleep, I guess, is at least it's not screaming. Bloody murder.
Okay.
I'll take half sleeping over bloody murder
Wait,
screams.
did Smart One say anything? Can you say about his like
No, not yet. For the Cream Lords from Biako. Hello, Biako. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, hello. Yeah, it's Papa having me allowing me to have a chance to do some mini painting and get away from my sweet little gremlins. I very much needed a gremlin break. So here I am, painting away. Alright, I think I'm happy with that guy. Till the 28th. I'll be working till Thursday, then off till the 28th. That's awesome. I mean, you definitely gotta have some time with your wifey at that point. After getting your wedding and everything. Sweet, thank you. I'll make sure me and Prophet keep an eye out for those. You will need to print them. Okay. I will have to look into that one because I have to try to get my printer working. But yeah, we'll get that. We'll get it figured out so that we can get in. We are almost done with this shade of blue. And then I'm going to change over to the other blue, which you guys will probably not be able to tell hardly that it's another blue. So then just hope my work schedule lets me create more. So another car bill was like 10K to fix. So we traded it in and we'll nice. I owned it and got a new one. Yeah, unfortunately we end up getting a new car because Prophet's old one it was gonna cost us a lot to get it fixed, and so it was just a better deal for us to just buy a new one than it were to just keep putting money into something that was gonna break completely sooner rather than later. Because, like, yeah, it sucks that we had to put that bill up and stuff, but it's nice to be able to make sure we can get where we need to go and take care of our family as we need it. So, yep.
Wake up, brother, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be.
It unfortunately might make us have to hold on the house a little longer, but I mean, we are in a good location and I'm still in school and stuff, so it's not a huge deal. Good finance? It's not bad. Yep, little man needs daddy. He's Prophet's taking care of the kiddos for me, so well, for us, for me and him. Yeah, Prophet's taking care of the sweet stinky monsters. The gremlins, as I like to call them. I'm sure at least some of you understand that reference. So let's go ahead and do full top.
Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
You notice with your painting is you're always holding it off to the side too much, so that basically all anyone sees is you painting underneath this and they can't see anything. So if it's easier for you, you could just remove this. But you gotta like, yeah.
Try to be under it more. Yeah, I know.
Oh, someone's wide awake again.
Oh. Hi, teething baby.
You can say hi. You can't go over there though, because you got pants on.
Hi, Noob Noob. What are you doing, buddy?
Say hi, Mama. I love you. Say, Dada got me cold water.
Well, that probably felt nice on your teeth, because I know you're teething. You've been chewing on your fingers a lot lately.
You want a bit more cold water? Yeah. Let's go get cold water.
Alright. I think I'm about happy with that, because then we're going to go in with the other glue, and you're barely going to notice the difference. Okay, I'll know it. There.
Newbie requested to have one.
That's fine. For frost, not too suck. Pet class. I would love to do Warlock. Haze. Oh boy, a teether. Yeah, he's got a lot of teeth already in, but yeah, he's unfortunately been teething a lot lately, and so of course he's sticking his hands in his mouth, he's biting things. Like, we got some like foam swords, and I have to watch him because he took a bite out of a couple of them, and I don't want him eating that. But I mean, we do what we can with that. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and rinse out my tray a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to get it all off, but I want to try to clear it out so that it doesn't have too much leftover residue. And then I'll go ahead and we'll do our other paint. So I will be right back.
I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.
going to love the mac and cheese we have at the wedding. Oh yeah, both kids will love that. They big cheese lovers. Oh, get it? Oh. What are we getting? Alright. I'm gonna clean off my brush a little bit more before we get too much further along. Get it all off. I am using this brush because it's I'm pretty sure it's one of them that the kids have messed with, and so it's a little bit more worn out and stuff, but I'm okay with that, with it being, right now I'm doing just like the base color of the minis. Once I get into doing like more detail, then I'll actually go for a nicer brush, but I'm okay with using the one that's falling apart for just getting the base layer on.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting.
Like our brush is nice and clean. Those guys are good. These ones are the ones that I want to get the rest of the base colors on. That I am organizing out my guys a little bit so that I know what I'm doing. Because the other ones have like their main base colors on, and I'm okay with them being the way they are, and then I'll go in with the darker blues. Yeah, some of it. We're gonna, as it's hard, it might not be super easy to tell, but this blue that I am going to next is actually a little bit lighter, and it's the main color that I'm going for, because the crystal that I'm going for is very similar to this color, like the main color of it. Water for this one. Let's get together, and let's start on this. And before we get too much in painting, I'm gonna make myself drink some water because I haven't done it. Well, I guess what the kids are camping in the house for tonight. Yep, that totally sounds like kids. Toothless Gone Rampage. Yeah, yeah. Furry colors look great.
You told me to give this back to you.
Oh, thank you, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna put my water down on the ground because I don't really need it up here. I like it to be out of the way. And now we're gonna get into our painting. As I said, it might not be the easiest to be able to tell but they are just slight different blues. And then I'm going to go in with some darker blues to fill in like the cracks and the holes and stuff to add more detail. And then I will go through, potentially, I haven't decided if I want to do gold or silver, but I'm planning to go a little bit of gold and silver for little accents of color. And then I'm going to go in with a real light sagey blue-green for the claws and the teeth and tongue and gums, potentially. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You got chocolate? Oh.
Ooh, take a bite and show Mama how tasty it is. Try it. Go.
You gonna eat
Take
it?
a bite. Show Mama. Go. Mmm. Yum yum. Babe, I love when he eats food. He gives the best
Yummy. Yeah, you're such a foodie. Newbie, Uncle Bianca was just telling me about how they're gonna have yummy mac and cheese at the wedding. You excited?
mac and cheese. Want another? Want another? They're marshmallow chocolates. Tell Mama you love her. Let's go back to cuddling. I'm trying to get you to fall asleep. Come on, let's go.
Bye,
Say
buddy.
Love
Love
you.
you.
You want-
As he's got a mouthful
Yeah,
of
make a
marshmallow
fart noise.
chocolate. Yeah.
you want- He crop dusted you before leaving.
Oh, of course. That sounds like a little boy thing to do. Yeah. Alright. We are getting our Tyranids slowly but surely painted. Where the kids are camping in the house. Good kids, yeah. That's your boy, yeah. That's my kiddo. And he's a night owl, so he doesn't like to go to bed at night, which is great when you want to have time to yourself. But hey, kids are kids. And they're very hard to control. She's working for that overnight shift. Yeah, that's for sure. Classes have been good. I just finished my summer class. It was an intro to psychology class. That was quite interesting, actually. Don't plan on continuing down that route necessarily, but it was an interesting class for sure. It was very interesting learning about the human brain and where we do things. And then I'll start up my fall classes at the end of August. So here's our Tyranid at the moment, one of them. I don't know if you can see him well enough. You can kind of see, and I don't know if you can see the different shades of blue. They're kind of hard to really tell. See if I can try to get to focus more. Still a little fuzzy from the look of it. Yeah, maybe I go a little closer, that helps. Yeah, it's still a little fuzzy, but that's okay. Yeah, we're working on it.
You want kiss?
You want kissy?
No, mine no.
Buddy.
I had to wash his hands and eat water. You want Mama to come lay you down in the bed?
I'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Sorry. Gotta take care of the little one.
Set myself up for this living. She did the same, now we in it. Knew what we wanted to get, and when we found it, we committed. I flip her over, hit it from the back, cause she likes that. I'm writing lyrics like a poetry, she writes back. The thing she's never done before, she's down to try that. She got a price tag, only I could buy that. Flip her, now she's on her back, cause she likes that. I'm writing lyrics like a poetry, she writes back. The thing she's never done before, she's down to try that. She got a price tag, only I could buy that.
Sorry about that. Little one's being a little needy with being teethed. How likely are you to eat canned bread? I mean, I guess if I'm hungry enough. I don't really see a reason to eat canned bread. It sounds... I've never tried it, so I couldn't say whether it's good or bad. You have a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old? That's I don't have experience with the 5 and the 6 yet. But I do have a tornado going on 5 soon. And I have officially a 2-year-old. Which the 2-year-old's the one that's, that's why he's kind of been hard to really get to be going to bed, because he's dealing with moments like right now where he's teething and stuff, so it makes things interesting.
got me feeling so stuck. I think that I'm unplugged.
And then my daughter just doesn't want to go to bed because she just refuses.
And my mind feels numb. Get me for the things I said. I'm not mad at you. I had a really bad day, barely getting through. I feel like I've been on the same damn fucking.
Yeah, I love my kids. They're a joy. I just need a moment from them. I'm sad that the camera didn't seem to quite pick up my different shades of, like, it wasn't quite wanting to focus on my minis, so you couldn't really probably see the difference in shades too much, even though I wasn't really expecting to be able to see the difference in the shades too much anyways, because these colors are very close in similarities. They're just slightly different. But I did do that on purpose for the color feeling vibe that I'm going for.
It's never easy as it seems. Sometimes I feel like the world just wants me on my knees. Screaming out, begging please. Give me a sign, a light, fucking anything. But that's the beauty of it. If it were easy, no one would really give a shit. We would all just sit around with nothing to do, nothing to prove, nothing to lose, no reason to move. So be thankful for the lows in your life, cause on the other side there's a high that you like. So be thankful for the lows in your life, cause on the other side there's a high that you like.
That one's got a good base color. I'll just keep going.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late.
So, Void, do you feel like 5 is better than age 4, or do you feel like it's got worse, or is it about the same when it comes to monsters, children, and because everybody seems to have their own perspective of this, and I'm just curious of what you think, if you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer, by the way. I'm just. They are like amazing, to be honest. I definitely want to see when they are done. You talking about the minis when they get to the, or are you talking about kids? So that can fit for both. The minis. Okay. Thank you. I hope they turn out good. I hope that I can portray the vibe that I'm going for.
Just tell me what you want, what you need, what you see, what you wanna be. Tell me everything, think it into being. That's how dreams become the real thing. A model of thinking, a bottle to sink in, yeah. I've been coast to coast around this whole globe. I've seen a lot of hope, yeah. I've seen a lot of nope, I've seen a lot of growth, but we can make it more. Yeah, I'll tell you what I want in the middle of the club. I'm dancing up on my chick, I'm showing a little love. I'm listening to this track, got the speakers above, and feel like everything is coming all together at once. I want a good life, good nights, good friends, alright. Make a couple dollars from something I love to do right. Live my young life, grow old with some memories. Living each day with a good vibe energy. Tell me what you want, just take a thought and make it happen. The only way to live up in this life is with some passion. Don't let this life just toss you by, get up and take some action. Just tell me what you want, go take a thought and make it happen. I don't need cash or cars, I need black guitars, I need plaques for art, yeah. I need shooting stars and a few more scars, maybe a few cigars, yeah. I wanna hit all the charts across all the parts, and that's just the start, yeah. I wanna change people's lives for a single night, so listen up, alright. Think of what you want while you dance to this. Your plans and shit, romance or biz, a chance to get whatever you could possibly dream of, could dream of. Think of anything that you need, want a car, a love, a life, a wife, that's right. Start thinking of everything you can need in life and visualize everything, all those dreams and sights. On while you sleep tonight and wake up ready to fight, yeah. Tell me what you want, just take a thought and make it happen. The only way to live up in this life is with some passion. Don't let this life just pass you by, get up and take some action. Just tell me what you want, go take a thought and make it happen. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord,
I feel the 5 and 6 is just need to be more patient and take things with them so they understand why they are getting in trouble or should not be doing something. Yeah, that makes sense. I keep like something I keep always having to remind myself. I feel like with my daughter is that like sometimes I feel like she's too smart for her age, and I forget that she's only been on this planet for 4 years. That she just started talking, she just started learning, and so I am always in a constant reminder of myself of going, she just learned this. She just started understanding this. She doesn't really understand 90% of things. So I feel like I'm in a constant state of reminding myself that. Because otherwise, I'm too harsh on her and I'm too harsh on myself. And neither one of us needs that. Not saying that I'm perfect in any way, because I do have my moments that I forget that and stuff. I'm getting their own personalities, and yes, OMG. Yeah, they my kids are both very full of personality themselves, and not very big yet.
Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society
I love them. I love them. They just
listen to what they give.
are extra sometimes.
Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like
All right, let's see. Let's go. This guy.
don't let them tell you what to do, man. They don't know shit. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh, tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way. I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. Wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
Brush a little bit. Yeah, my kids both have strong personalities already. Even my son, like, we joke around and even say, like, my son has a personality of a cat at this point. Like, he... One will start with that they'll be a typical kid and make animal noises, pretend to be a cat to meow at you. And then he will do things like, if you have a square in the middle of the floor, he'll go sit in it. Or he likes to run up to you, randomly attack you, and then run away giggling. Or he'll be like, if you've ever seen like the videos of a cat, just like say there's a glass on the table and they knock it off of the table and just laugh at you or smile at you or whatever. That's my son. My son literally will just take a random object, like say like your phone that's sitting on the bed or something, and he'll literally grab it, look you dead in the eyes, and then drop it onto the floor. He is a big troll for a personality, at least at this point in time. Where my daughter, she is pretty princess. She is all about the, right now, she kind of seems like she thinks the world revolves around her, and it's absolutely devastating when she realizes the world isn't revolving around her. She gets very jealous of her brother. So she's been a fun personality to have right now. I'm hoping that she can break away from the I deserve everything personality, hopefully soon. Because we're working on it. We're trying not to let her think she deserves everything for nothing and all that. My girl did that for like 2 months, the cat thing. Yeah, my son, he does that off and on. Like, I swear he's a cat. Like, his spirit animal is a cat. Like, it's funny, but also can be quite annoying. And he's such a huge troll. He loves getting her, like, my daughter is a little bit on the sensitive side, so she takes everything to heart. And he knows how to, like, to push her buttons. He will literally, like, say something, and she will start screaming at him. And so he will start saying it more and then she will just keep screaming at him because he's saying something wrong, and he will literally have this big old grin on his face as he knows that he's getting under his sister's skin, and he doesn't even understand what it is that she's throwing a fit over. Like, he's saying something completely irrelevant to whatever is going on, and she's huge into the world. Still does that even today. Yeah. Oh my god. Their personalities are crazy. It's crazy how similar they can be, and then how different those kids can be, and I don't know what to do with them half the time anymore. Besides love them. And maybe throw them in their bed when the day is done. I feel like we're cooking with these Tyrannids. We're getting some vibes going on. Yeah, if I take them out of underneath the scope every so often, because sometimes it's a little easier to look at them in different angles. I will check chat in just a moment. Alright. Okay, looking good. Alright, let's see. Mine are out cold in the fort behind me, which means it's time to try green skins. Yeah, definitely do it. Go for it. I am all for that. Like, they're out, and now you can relax and do your own thing.
I'm just a cynic. Can you give me a minute? 'Cause faith is hard to place when you can fake everything you ever thought you could say. Got trust issues, I'll admit it. Scar tissue to prevent the pain that waits when I look away. So you pinky promise you won't screw me over.
You want me to get off, buddy?
In the cold,
Yeah.
I need honest from
Okay.
friends who you pinky promise.
I was trying to use the rest of this paint first, but wow, somebody's demanding. You miss Mama. Can I finish 2 more?
Oh, we said yeah.
Okay. Let me do these last 2 and then we'll see if Daddy will help in stream for us. Do you want the popcorn? You can have it. You can take the popcorn.
Say popcorn, Mama.
It looks like little one is really wanting me. I kind of has been really wanting me with especially while teething. It's something about Mama being the comfort mama bear that he wants. So I'm gonna finish up here, try to go quickly, and then I do plan on getting off. Yeah, you're welcome to do that. They're not gonna really miss much if I'm just finishing up the last couple watches.
You want me to end this stream?
Yeah, that's fine, because they're not really gonna miss much of me just in doing the last little bits of watches on these. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Hey there, buddy. Stop. Napkin. Can I have that? Pink? You're so helpful. Well,
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of
you
Good
watching?
night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with the wifey while I was trying to get the kiddos to go to bed, which I only got one kiddo go to bed, but hey, it is what it is. We'll be playing Space Marine tomorrow morning, and then maybe we'll do some Total War or something. We'll see. I don't really know who to raid, so we're just gonna pick a random person.
Don't touch. They're wet. Yeah, they're all wet. Yep, that one wet. It's gotta dry. Oh. Yeah, they got claws and they have pew-pews.
Bye, guys.
Ah. Thank you, everyone. Hey, boo. I'm here, buddy.
Bye. See you guys tomorrow for the mini stream.